G'day mate, Clint Anderson here from Downunder Horsemanship. You know what? Horses are a beautiful creature. They're smart, they're very graceful, they're strong, they're athletic. But that at times they can also be very dangerous. Pressure. I don't truly believe horses are dangerous by nature, but they don't realize how big they are. They don't realize how strong they are. They move very, very quickly. When you can gain your horse's respect and learn how to control your horse, not only can you do it safely with your horse, but you can also get your horse to enjoy the time that he spends with you. My job, or my core purpose here at Downunder Horsemanship, is to inspire the dreams of horsemen. And I'm going to show you by understanding, by moving the horse's feet forwards, backwards, left and right, and gaining that horse's respect, there isn't anything that you can't teach your horses. All you have to do, mate, to get tremendous success with your horse is follow the Downunder Horsemanship method. So listen, mate, sit back, relax, because we're going to inspire you with the method. Run, 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 run. Now in, chase your eye. Run faster, bend your head towards the withers.
It makes your partnership with your horse so much nicer.
It's just a lot of fun, besides, you know, being able to get a lot out of it.
Oh, this is hard work.
I'm Clinton Anderson, and I have a method for training horses. Getting horses to behave is simple. It's training people that's the real trick. Join me as I tackle some of the most challenging situations with problem horses and with problem owners.
It's very important, mate, to make sure that you flex her every day and get her nice and light. You have a go. Good job. It's very important, mate, when you're training a horse to be consistent. Remember, consistency is your greatest ally and inconsistency is your greatest enemy. G'day, mate, I'm Clinton Anderson, and I'd like to welcome you to another program of Downunder Horsemanship. On today's show, I'm going to be working with a group of students that have come to my ranch here in Stephenville, Texas, and I'm going to be working with the fundamental level of my program. I'm going to be showing them how to get respect and control of their horses on the ground and under saddle. So come on, mate, let's go get them broke. I consider the round penning to be very important because it's the first lesson. If you can't catch your horse, how are you supposed to train it? So being able to get your horse to give you two eyes and be caught is crucial in success of the method. Plus in the round pen, you're not connected to the horse, so that there's a lot less chance the horse could kick you, run over you, bite you, because he's a lot further away from you. So it's safety first, mate. It's difficult in the round pen for people when they get started because there's a lot going on. You have to stay behind the drive line of the horse. You have to keep the horse moving. You have to be aware of when to apply pressure and what not to apply pressure. So there's a lot of things going on all at once that you have to be aware of.
I have a 5-year-old quarter horse. I've had him about 3 months. He didn't know anything of this method when I first got him, so it's been an exciting experience for him and for me. He's young, and I knew there were a lot of holes in his training. And when I came, I found out those quickly. So it's been a real experience for both of us, him especially.
Tap on her chest with rhythm. There we go. As soon as she backs up, I release the pressure. Then I'm going to tap the rope with rhythm. There. As soon as she backs up a step or two.
A definite attitude adjustment. He before was very slow in the back up. He was just lazy, and now all of a sudden he backs up with enthusiasm and like I really mean it. When I ask him to yield the hindquarters, he yielded okay, but what he didn't want to do was stop. So when I rubbed him to a stop, he just kept going around and around and around. So the method that we used was to, if he wanted to move his feet, then we made him move his feet, and we moved it rapidly. So we kind of chased his rear end around until he got tired enough that he wanted to stop. He was willing to stop and when we rubbed him. When you're in the horse world, sometimes, you know, in the regular world, you don't see these people that understand your passion for horses. But here we all have the same passion, and that makes a big difference.
Stay tuned, mate, because after the break, we're going to be back with more innovation, inspiration, and instruction.
Check out our latest catalogue from Downunder Horsemanship. It's filled with beautiful imagery and in-depth information on all the products used in this show. Visit our website or call this number and we'll send it to your door free of charge.
Issues with him was just basically needed a tune-up. A little bit slow on his feet sometimes, hard to get him to move once in a while. Not really pushy, but didn't, you know, the horse just needed confidence built also. So he was just extremely rusty. I had purchased the horse back, and due to certain things he wasn't getting used, and other horses were, and they just get rusty like anything else, you know, and just needed to tune him back up and get him back in shape. Well, what he was showing me in the backing was just how a simple method to keep the feet moving. Once you get them moving in a 360, then you just go right into the backup with, you know, just a, you know, light pressure, a little more than what you just need to do to get him to move his feet.
To me, backing is one of the most important exercises you can do in the Downunder Horsemanship method, because backing a horse up gets the horse to respect you. It gets the horse to stay out of your personal space. It gets him to give you two eyes, you know. A horse that's pushy, dominant, and wants to bite you or run over you, okay, that's a forward motion. Backing is the opposite of that. Backing is the most humbling exercise a horse can do for a human being to show a sign of respect, mate.
He is all meat and potatoes. It's all no frills, just straight to the point. It's all black and white. There's no gray, and it's just simple to follow and apply at home. You can see it on TV, but to come in and have somebody actually coach you in person really helps out. It's just a lot of fun. Besides, you know, being able to get a lot out of it. You see the issues other people are having, and you come out, and whenever something messes up or you mess it up, you know that you're not alone.
Well, my horse is new to me. I found him for a couple months. He's disrespectful, he's pushy. He likes to get his own way. He's been sitting around for 2 years, so he's pretty rusty, needed a lot of work.
March your elbows, hold it like a ski pole, march. Walk. There. Now he's not real sensitive, Colleen, so you might have to give him a little jaw therapy.
He was working with me on getting him to back up, getting the response that I needed, because he was pretty dead. So just showing me how to really get his feet moving, and just basically for me to put more force into what I was doing.
You see what I'm saying? When you get serious, they'll get serious. Good job.
Specifically, I needed to have more energy and act like I'm gonna, you know, like I mean business, and you know, let's let him get away with it and make him do what I want him to do. It's going great. There's been a big improvement on him. He's calmer, definitely a lot calmer. When I ask him to back up, he'll back up. He never did that before, and he's just basically a lot calmer. He doesn't invade my space. We had most of the problem because when he got around the other horses and I needed to move him away from him and, get after him to get away, he got upset. That's when he started going a lot faster. Really fast. He didn't want to, he didn't want to slow down, but he did great until then. I really was hoping that I was going to get a lot out of it, and I really have. Yes, he's really easy to listen to. He teaches very well.
Little teeny taps on a butt. Come on, hold on, woman, run! Run! Get in there!
Step up your horsemanship with the Clinton Anderson method. Now available in a complete set. Fundamentals starts you on your journey to ultimate control. As you learn to communicate with your horse, earn his trust and respect, and gain control of his body. Intermediate opens the door to ultimate performance as you build on your knowledge to create a safe, willing, and supple partner you control with a feather-light touch. And now, All You Advanced delivers ultimate inspiration to fine-tune your application of the method and reach the highest level of horsemanship. Clinton Anderson offers you the ultimate collection of his wildly popular training method kits at a packaged price.
Both my horsemanship and my horse needed this clinic. I needed to improve my seat, work on my secure seat, and my horse is a little lazy and a little dull, and so I needed some tweaking from Clinton on how to get the better results out of my horse. I was getting results, but I needed just a little bit better. Her flexing was bump, 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 bump. That's where she's really dull, yeah.
When we first teach flexing, we do it with steady pressure, which is just a steady amount of pressure. And most horses respond relatively well to that. However, there are some horses that are kind of heavy and stiff and dull and lazy, where you're going to have to increase that pressure to get the horse to respect you. That's when we use driving pressure, which is a bump, bump, bump sensation. It's much harder for a horse to lean on driving pressure than what it is steady pressure. Okay, you can sit on a chair if it sits still, but if that chair was jumping up and down, it'd be harder for you to sit on it.
When Clinton came by and showed me exactly where to stand, exactly where to put my feet, and then how quickly to pull, to bump, to get her to get off that halter, that made a huge difference in the softness of her flexing. The expectations have more than been met. I've just been really pleased with the personalized attention, the positivity of everybody's comments, and nobody ever makes you feel like you're dumb or you can't do it. It's all positive. So I know my seat has improved doing the cruising lessons today at the trot and at the canter, just being able to relax and not, try to tense up. And so that has been a big benefit in the group also.
Reggie's having a tough time getting out of my space, and we were working against the fence, and he was trying to pass through back and forth. And Clinton came over and gave me a hand and started working with the horse, and he could see how pushy he was. So we decided we needed a little extra work in that area.
When you go to yield, you're stepping away from him. I want you to step towards his butt. Like when he gets too close here, get away. You know, Jack's horse was extremely lazy, pushy, and disrespectful. So we had to spend a bit of time waking him up. You know, we had to be a little more aggressive with his horse and get his feet to move now. You know, his horse wanted to move when he wanted to move it. You know, your horse is going to move when you say move. Watch, I want you to step forward and then jerk on him and back him out of your space.
Clinton's teaching style is pretty hands-on, and I really like that. And he doesn't mind pushing you, and he knows when to push, and he knows when to say good job, and that makes it fun, just like with the horse. I reward the horse when he's done a good job for me.
The reason I'm whacking his butt is because he's not giving me what? 2 eyes, is he? So I'm going to point, belly button, tap, tail, and I'm going to back him out of my space. Slide your hand down again, do a 1 rein stop. That's what we're going to work on right now.
When we started riding today, after learning how to flex the horse and using that as a 1 rein stop, for the first time since I've owned the horse, I actually felt comfortable about him coming to a stop. I've had the horse for 8 years and he's stopped, but it's always been a struggle. No struggle today. It really worked well. It was a worry of mine, the stopping of the horse, which is pretty much what brought me here to start with. Disrespect from the horse, and that if I can't stop him, I'm not having any fun riding him. And it was a pleasant surprise today.
I've been watching Clinton for 5 years, and I loved the way his horses were so responsive to him. And he had an excellent way of explaining how he got them there. And that's what impressed me about Clinton. His method is truly easy to understand, but you have to concentrate to get the steps just right so that the horse responds the way you want them to. The exercise he really helped me on was yielding the 4 quarters. She did not do that well. She's, she's kind of stiff and not as supple. And when Clinton I actually got to see a little more of refinement on how to get Sis to move her 4 quarters without moving her hind quarters.
Okay, mate, couple of problems here. Your horse is backing up like he's dead. Okay, no energy, no try whatsoever. So let me see if I can wake her up, okay? Yield the hind quarters. You got this part pretty good. Now I'm gonna pick up, jiggle, jerk, whack. Your horse is in a coma, okay? Let's get it woke up. Yield the hindquarters, yield the butt, keep going, pick up. Ah, now that was a little better.
That's awesome. I wanted her to be refined. I want her to be as supple and flexible and responsive to me as I can possibly get her. And it was such a feeling of freedom, and actually I felt in control because I knew that if she did anything stupid, I'd just do the run, range, stop, and bring her around, and then I'd be safe.
Donna especially needs to do a lot more of approach and retreat. Going back there, rubbing the horse with the stick on his hindquarters, going back to his head, going back to his hindquarters, do a lot of approach and retreat. If Donna will do a little bit more of that, she'll find that a horse will stand still a lot more willingly.
I'd say I've been watching Clinton for years on TV, and I kind of know quite a bit of it. I just don't know all exact details on certain things to do when they do mess up. And I was hoping to pick up on a lot of that this week, and I believe so far I'm ready to come back from my next clinic. Well, she was really pushy with her front end and really not wanting to pay attention to me, kind of looking off and, like Clinton said, looking for a new owner. She wasn't wanting to be still and just wanting to push over with the shoulders. And Jenny and Megan, they had to take over for him because I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, you know. But they showed me, and she's doing a lot better with it. She's done calmed down a lot. This morning, like I say, she was really running around and not wanting to stand still and moving and pushing over me, and now she stands quiet, and I can move her 4 quarters and everything, and I say it's helped her out a lot.
Run! Get in there! You midget, get in there! Now rub her.
The concentrated training has affected her a lot, and just got to stay with it at the house, you know, and me, because here I'm being pushed. At the house I can get lazy. And so it's helped out a lot. Oh, I love it. It's been wonderful. And it's like I say, it's helped me out a lot on getting the detail stuff on what I was doing wrong and when I was doing it wrong.
When you come to a clinic like this, you're definitely going to find out where you're making your mistakes. And you're able to correct those quickly. Sometimes you get very frustrated because you don't know what to do, and they end that frustration with knowledge. So that is very helpful. I mean, it makes your partnership with your horse so much nicer. I mean, you actually have a friend that you can count on instead of somebody that you just almost hate to have to deal with.
Mike, how old is that stick of yours?
That's my original.
I know, it's at least 8 years old.
That's the original.
You cheap bastard, buy a new stick.
He just makes it fun. He keeps it, you know, like giving you a hard time, and just keep it light, and everybody's, you know, poking fun at each other, and then when it's time to be serious, then it's time to be serious.
I love the humor. It makes everybody giggle, relax, and laugh as he's making comments about a particular horse or rider or somebody not paying attention or not listening, and you just giggle, and when you do, that makes you relax, and when you relax, your horse relaxes.
Gosh, he breaks it down for the common person to understand. Because, like I say, I'm just a down old country girl, and I got to be broke down exactly what to do, and that's the only way that he's really done it, and I've really been able to pick up on it.
Cool. Remember, mate, it's crucial that you're consistent with your horses. The more consistent you are and the more repetition, the faster your horse will learn. Just like your kids, you send them to school 5 days a week for that consistent repetition. No different from your horse. Well, listen, mate, keep up the good work, and we'll see you again next week with Downunder Horsemanship. If you'd like more information, mate, on any of the products you've seen on today's show, click on our website at downunderhorsemanship.com, and we'll send you a free catalogue, mate.